between you and you. Before we start, arrive. Not just physically, actually arrive. Close your eyes if that feels okay. Notice your feet. Whether they're on the floor or tucked underneath you, just feel them. Now your hands. Let them go heavy. Stop holding them in any particular way. Drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Let your face go slack. You don't need to hold an expression right now. One breath in. And out. Good, you're here. Think about the last person you texted. Now think about what you said versus what you were actually thinking. Were they the same thing? Or was there a gap? We all wear masks in relationships. Every single one of us. And not because we're fake. Because at some point, we learned that the real version wasn't safe. The real version got rejected, or laughed at, or punished, or ignored. So we built a better one, a smoother one that people liked more. And that mask, that adapted version, it works. People respond to it. Relationships function. Life goes on. But there's a cost nobody talks about. The loneliness of being loved for the mask. Because when people love the version you perform, a quiet voice in the back of your mind says, "But they don't know the real me." And then no amount of love actually lands. It slides off because it was meant for someone who doesn't fully exist. Let me ask you something specific. Think of the person you're closest to. Partner, best friend, family member, whoever knows you best. What's one thing about you that they don't fully see? It could be a feeling you hide, a need you don't express, an insecurity you paper over with humor or competence, a part of your personality you've learned to keep in a drawer. Now ask yourself, why don't they see it? Is it because they wouldn't accept it? Or because you've never given them the chance? That's the question that changes everything. Because most of the time, we assume the rejection before it happens. We protect ourselves from a reaction we've never actually tested. We're not hiding because they proved they couldn't handle the real us. We're hiding because someone else, years ago in a completely different context, couldn't. And we've been hiding ever since. Now, I'm not going to tell you to rip the mask off. That's not how this works. And some masks serve a purpose. Not every version of yourself belongs in every room. But I want you to ask yourself this. Is there one relationship in your life where you could let the mask slip, even a little? One person who might be ready to see more of you if you let them? You don't have to bare your soul. Start small. Say the honest thing instead of the smooth thing. Admit you're struggling instead of pretending you're fine. Let them see the imperfect version for 5 minutes and see what happens. The risk of being seen is real, but the cost of never being seen is bigger. You already know this. That's why you're here. Take a breath. Thanks for going there. Thank you for being here.